Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Alpha Pension Group recap for Tuesday, April 21st. With me is Rob Milas, our Chief Investment Officer, and Jennifer Sahadi, our Director of Education. Rob, we had a down day in the markets, and it looks like maybe another down day today. I'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, the markets were hit by some concerns around the oil markets, and we'll get to that. But the S&P did decline 1.8% yesterday, with the NASDAQ declining about 1%. And then the Russell 2000, the small caps, declined about 1.3%. So getting back to the oil issue, WTI crude, which is the West Texas crude, actually collapsed 306% down to a negative $37.63 a barrel. That's the first time oil has ever gone negative on the futures market. The interesting part about that was the futures were about to expire, so they're actually expiring today, and no one presumably wanted to take the physical delivery of that oil, given that storage is just about full. So we have President Trump talking about increasing the strategic reserves, but that won't put a very big dent in the oversupply. So today we're looking at consumer-oriented stocks doing some reporting. So we have Netflix and Coca-Cola reporting, and then Thursday we're going to have Domino's Pizza reporting. We'll see if oil continues to be the overhang over earnings reports, and we'll see where that kind of takes the markets.
Netflix, Domino's, and Coca-Cola sounds like a party. And, normally we would be excited about low oil prices because that means smaller prices at the pump, right? But obviously things are different. So I want to talk to you about what's been going on in the market in terms of literally what's been happening to your 401k plan statistically. So the term we've been using around the office here, the virtual office, is social distance your 401k. So we're all practicing social distancing, but keeping your hands off your 401k actually has positive implications too. And we've given you some of those statistics in terms of what happens if you actually don't allocate your account or make sudden movements, and it's very positive. But one other statistic that came out from Morningstar is that the median account in all retirement plans is down 11.2%. So obviously bigger accounts have been down more and smaller accounts less, but the median is 11.2, which actually is not that bad given what's going on in the overall market. And those accounts that are in target date or allocated funds, in other words, people that either individually or hired a professional manager to review their allocation, have done even much better than that. So some positive news coming out there. Stick to your plan. And again, social distance your 401k. One of the other things we're going to talk about today is Earth Day, along with some news coming out of the IRS. And for that, I'll turn it over to Jennifer, our Director of Education.
Thank you, Rich. Good morning, everyone. As many of small businesses wait to see if the PPP is going to be refunded to try to get more loans out of the Small Business Association, the average American may be waiting for their money as well. Many Americans report seeing status not available as the update as far as whether or not they're going to be receiving a check. That error message the IRS has reported means one of two things. Either you're not entitled, so you can review whether you are actually getting a check, or they just haven't loaded your data in yet. Obviously, loading the data of every single American in the country is a lot, and the government is normally slow, so it might take up to 5 weeks for people to receive those checks. The good news is tomorrow is Earth Day, so we can think about something that is non-corona related for a change. It is the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, which is a big deal. I can think of no better way to celebrate it than to stay home, not use those cheap oil prices, not jump on a plane. There's this unbelievable silver lining about this quarantine and this health scare and this financial scare, and it's that the Earth is really appreciating this little break from all of our comings and goings. In fact, you'll see that we are on target to have some of the best numbers we've ever seen in the modern age as far as our carbon emissions. So there is some good news. Take a break, and the Earth appreciates it when you take a break too. I'll send it back to you, Rich.
Thanks, Jen. Certainly a silver lining we can all appreciate. So thanks everyone for joining us on Tuesday, April 21st. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.